So, happy Sunday. This is the Gimpy the half-orc Demonslayer Demon run. This is my third run through the campaign. First run was as a Lich, or Damfir Lich. Damfir Oracle Hell Knight Signifier Lich. Second run was a half-elf Arcanist with a one-level dip into the dual bloodline Sorcerer, doing Azada and Dragon mythic paths, and of course this one is the Demon Slayer, which is a Ranger archetype. Be better. It's like you having a high-quality American V2. Oh yeah, that doesn't work with Kemker. That's not going to work. There's no such thing as a high-quality American VTuber model. There's no such thing as a high-quality VTuber model. Never mind an American one thrown in. That's just not going to happen. Anyway, cast of characters. So, there's Gimpy in his new portrait as a demon. He actually has horns now and everything. He doesn't quite look like this, but it's getting closer. But anyway, chaotic. Oh, he's chaotic evil. No, he's always been chaotic evil. Never mind. He's always been chaotic evil. I thought that was shocking, but that wasn't actually right. He's always been chaotic evil. Anyway, half-orc Demon Slayer, which is, like I said, a ranger archetype. He's focusing on an orc double axe as his main weapon, which is technically a two-handed weapon. Gets treated as two single-handed weapons for dual-wielding purposes, so he gets lots of swings, which works pretty well. He's got that low strength of 43. I think he needs to work out a little bit more. That's the highest strength I've seen in one of any of my characters ever. It's the highest I've ever seen. But anyway, so there's Gimpy the Demon. And as far as mythic path stuff, we're up to level 9 already. Is that right? Wow. Okay. So anyway, that's all his stuff for that. And then let's see. It's hard to tell, but see, he's actually got horns. For the longest time, before he actually got the portrait, he did not have the horns, and he didn't have those funny little horn sideburns either on the side there. They're a little bit harder to see, but they're there. Does he have greater 2-weapon fighting or whatever? We'll have to take a look at hers. Greater 2-weapon fighting. That would be a feat, right? Yes, he does. That's where he gets a third attack from. I've got double slice too, so it adds a strength bonus to damage rolls made with your offhand weapon. Hey Gray, welcome back. Is he more of a Slayer demon than a Demon Slayer now? Does he even listen to Slayer? Well, he could, but we might get in trouble. So you got the Orc Mythic Path, the critical with the Orc Double Axe, double slicing, power attack, critical with the double axe. 2. I've got even 2-weapon fighting, so his penalties aren't as high. So yeah. So yeah, he kills stuff. Not those sideburns, what? If I listen to Slayer? Of course he does. I don't understand why you don't think people with sideburns listen to Slayer. That doesn't make sense. Anyway. So anyway, that's our main character. And then we have 3, what is it? Mercenaries. We went through mercenaries. We've got Rocket, our lawful neutral Kitsune Sohei, which is a monk on a horse. And he also gets to specialize in certain types of weapons and treat them as monk weapons, which means he gets multiple swings as well. As you can see, he gets 6 swings with the glaive, he gets 6 attacks with the bow, and he gets 6 attacks with his fists if he really wants to get, what is that, ghetto? A demon layer. What? You don't even get that. Anyway, there's Rocket. Then what? Oh, that's right, we're doing Cammy's thing. And we screwed up by leaving Mickey out. I took Mickey out on accident. Probably go get him. Anyway, Cammy's in the group for story reasons. We won't talk about that too much. Nenio is one of the story characters that spend a lot of time with us. mainly because we didn't really see her in the previous 2 playthroughs. Oh, we're fatigued too. So we decided to keep her around, and it's been entertaining. She is a lore master scroll savant. Scroll savant is a wizard archetype. Lore master is a prestige class. And then we have Veronica. Veronica is another one of our mercenaries. She is a half-orc seeker, which is an oracle who kind of specializes in the trickery skill. So she's kind of our playing the rogue role in our party, along with being the main buffer and main healer. And she's got a nice little flaming staff of something. Then we have Wendoag. Wendoag is the other story character we've been using, mainly because we didn't see her in the first 2 playthroughs because of choices. And she is a Mongol fighter specializing in short bow. Let's see. Can we switch people out? Oh, we're not here yet. So, group manager. 4 days to switch somebody out. Is it worth it? I'd rather have Miki than Nenio. We're not in a rush. So, Nenio, Miki, accept. Oh, oops, army. Oops, we may be restarting. Maybe we're doing a little reload here. I forgot there was an army out there. Probably should have checked that before making that decision. Oops. Oh. Not horrible. Not our main army. So we've got charge formation. Give a bonus to somebody. Penetrating strike. All allies within 1 foot per centered on a target feature within your range. Attack formation. So all allied units get a 3 point plus 3 bonus to attack and -2 penalty to speed. Sure, we can do that one. This one too. Infantry, sharpshooters. Can't do 2 things at once. Okay, so we'll shoot these guys. Shears or incubi need to die. So again, not our strongest army. Oh, we got witches though. Witches can do agony. Unit is nauseated for 3 rounds before the saving throw neutralizes. Dispel. Infected wounds. Or misfortune. -2 penalty to attack every time you next roll. Okay, so agony it is. Did it work? I don't know. And I have no idea if that's working. Look, we have shield bearers. Slow moving shield bearer. Oh, that's right, because we just did that buff thing. Then we have the cultists that can do the whole damage living thing, so they can beat up on themselves. Oh yeah, and we set things on fire because of choices we make. Minotaurs. Thunder Tread or Blow Through. More fire. I guess we should look at this. So, infantry. +1 bonus to attack and saving throws for 3 rounds. Or we can buff up the archers too. We fought, but we'll do infantry. Does this work? Well, now. Like I said, we have a feeling we might be reloading. Make them burn. Bless. A little late, but I gotta kill my archers. Oh, we're all maxed out too there. We don't have a heal. This looks like a... I'll be able to reload. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be reloading here. Okay, I forget we can summon stuff too. Oops. Word is there's going to be a ship combat rebalance in Stellaris as well. Well, they are always playing with that anyway. Yeah, we're gonna reload because I screwed up. Let's see, so that would be there. So, great start. Because Gimpy screwed up trying to do stuff. Trying to be getting people swapped out. Let's see how where our armies are.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Sunday. Oh, see, there's part of the problem too. We weren't able actually to control. Oh, he isn't moving. Oh, we have two. Oh, because we have that up there. And then there's a second army coming from down there. So, they came up through this way? Here's that second army. So there's that one. No, that's not right. Where is it? Oh yeah, this is the one that's moving. So he's coming up this way. So he has to be intercepted up here. Okay. Crappy army. That's what they were fighting. I don't know why he's first on the list when they're... Probably because that one's probably not in there, maybe. Anyway, so Gimpy and friends. I guess we'll go without Mickey, I guess. Great Wednesday start? Yeah, Gimpy made a bad choice. Welcome back to Spiritor. I was going to switch out Nenio for Mickey, and it takes 4 days to do that. Of course, we could just teleport back. Now that they're right here, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we could just go in here. We can live without Mickey for this one. I'd rather have Mickey in the group, but we'll be fine. Okay, so we have to go all the way down there to Arms Mansion. Probably should stop in the Market Square just to get buffs out. No? Oh, it's not available. You suck. But it looks like it's available. The whole city looks like it's available. Needs to get to rest.
Nenio, don't you fear death? I fear nothing, for fear is the enemy of experimentation. But everyone in the world should fear my death. Coming to terms with such a loss will be arduous indeed.
And that's why we keep Nenio around, for stuff like that. So the city map. See if I can revisit places. That'd be fun. Oops. Ah, Mickey and Rocket are finally back from their morning walk. They left 90 minutes ago, I think it was. This Gimpy taking her time out there. Okay.
Battles await.
Kind of the wrong button.
I stand ready.
Oh, let's do buffs. Gotta make sure that doesn't look like all our buffs. What the hell? What's going on there? Why aren't we getting all our buffs?
Our time has come. I'm losing my temper.
I'm sure why that wasn't working before. Why aren't our buffs? Why can't he get on the horse? Not letting us saddle up in here for whatever reason. Or buff up, actually. Where did the bot needs to be? Looks like gamer until due to an error is installed. Unfortunately, we can't help you with this game. Blah. So, I think it has something to do with the mods, maybe? I don't know if it did or not. I should probably check. Where is that? Where is that map? Oh, I hate using mods. Yeah, me too. So mods. So auto buff? I don't know if it got updated. It says the status is okay. Huh. Doesn't mean it is, but it says it's okay. But it obviously didn't like that, so we will. Oh, they're all black. Let's see. We'll turn them off just in case. Which I hate doing stuff by hand, but price you pay. Now, of course, if they just build this shit into the game because there's so many damn spells you need to cast, it'd make life easier for everybody. Your neighbor just told me something interesting about a bunker full of children and the government wiping out everyone's debt. What? My neighbor? I don't think any of my neighbors are that psychotic.
I'm losing my temper.
Big horse for you. Aspect of the wall. Freedom movement.
travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
Magic Fang for the
Unimosi
horse.
travisi.
Magic Vein for Bob? It doesn't matter which one.
Unimosi travisi. Manishrim sukino. Unimosi travisi.
Magic Fang Greater. Other dog.
Unimosi travisi.
Greater. Get on your dog.
Spell's not working like that.
That's okay. All 4, 5 spells. I don't even know what these do. I don't look at them enough. Anyway, so that's
Let us
Gimpy.
not hesitate.
Rocket. Do that. That.
I will not falter.
Oh shit, apparently if you walk too far forward, that's what triggers stuff. I should have noticed that. Anyway. Actually, I don't think it crashed again. But none of the mods are active. Maybe we need to restart for that. I'll try one more time. So, this autosave. Okay, going for real this time. We'll just worry about Gimpy buffs, I think. And maybe Cammy buffs, if I remember. Because it looks like some type of story is being going on, so... Oh, that's right, it is her story. Okay, Gimpy.
All this waiting bores me.
Me too. It's very boring.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Manishrim sukino. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
Chameleon Stride.
Sukino. Unimosi travisi.
You can trust me.
Can we?
Aparane sentence. Tashani sabitu. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
Eh, we won't worry about that one. We'll just do the delay poison.
Matritium turinos. Tashani sabitur.
Righteous Might, no.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Lesano danium. Amranto gratior.
Make her shape change. What should we shape change her into for fun? Black Dragon. They do acid, right?
Inimosi tradisi.
Okay, now let's see what happens when we walk forward. Dum dum dum. Did it again. Okay, so I'm going to restart the game without the mods. Can you disable mods? Hey, Taco, welcome back. Happy Sunday. What's good? We're having mod issues, so I need to restart the game. So, let's see. Need to unplug my controller as well, because we don't want that thing screwing with anything. I don't know how well it works, so we'll just unplug it. Because I never use it anyway for this game. Is it shut down already? Awesome. Okay, restarting. And what's good? It's not 100 degrees yet. That's a plus, right? It's not 100 degrees yet. Come on, Pathfinder. Is it not starting? It's trying to. Because I hate that it tries to connect to the internet and everything every time you shut down. Try to turn that off somehow. Yeah, it tries to sync to the cloud. Yeah, that's a Steam thing. I need to turn that off. If I remember to. Okay. And Mickey's visiting me. He needs a back scratch. He's had a rough morning. Sleeping on the couch. Okay, those are all not on. Didn't have this problem on Tuesday. Well, there was a different. It was a brief issue, but turning off the subs, or not the subs, the mods, seemed to fix it. So it's mainly just they haven't been updated yet or something. Which, of course, makes life so much more fun. And trying to do buffs. Gotta remember all the ones you have to do. Go through each character, go, no. I gotta cash this one 6 times, this one only 3. Okay, try this again. That's different. Hey, Camellia. Welcome home. We've been expecting you. She looks at the servant for a few moments, amused. You have been expecting me? Question mark. Indeed, my lady. Lord Gwyrm ordered that you be sent to him as soon as you arrived. The commander is permitted to follow you, but I must ask that your other companions to wait here. Refreshments will be served. What's going on? How curious. Vargas is here and waiting for me? Question mark. But how did he know? Forgive me for being unable to answer your question, my lady, but those were the precise instructions I received from Lord Gwyrm this morning. Do you know this man? I have never set eyes on him before. I took up my position here relatively recently. I was hired specifically to serve Lord Gwyrm at his mansion in Canavris. Why can't my companions come in too? Lord Gwyrm was most specific in his request. I am afraid I cannot speak for his reasons. I can only assume that the conversation will be of a most delicate nature. Please, my friend, let's acquiesce to Horgus's request. I don't wish to make a scene before I fully understand what is going on here. So you managed to fully repair the mansion after the demonic invasion. Indeed we have. Fortunately, the mansion was almost unharmed. Many items survived the attack, and Lord Gwyrm was able to find comparable replacements for those that didn't. So where should we go look for Horgus? Lord Gwyrm must be somewhere upstairs. He bid me say that Lady Camellia will have no trouble finding him. Please do come in. Camellia strokes her chin pensively. I was not expecting this. I thought the mansion would be empty, picked to the bones by marauders, if it were standing at all, but seeing it fully restored and inhabited. She narrows her eyes at you. Well, it would be extremely impolite to keep our host waiting, wouldn't it, my friend? Let's go and have a chat with Daddy Dearest. Let's say that. So upstairs. I guess the question is there a reason to walk around? Got a bunch of servants. The room is ready. Does Mrs. Gimpy need to talk to me? I can't tell. She didn't say. Do you need to talk to me? Yes? No?
Yeah, we went to see.
Okay, just a second. Be right back.
Move out!
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we're here, and we're sure to find Horgus in a secret study. She licks her parched lips. Before we enter, I should like to ask you one question, if you don't mind. You know our family's history better than anyone else in the world. Tell me, what do you think of Horgus as a father? Despite all his flaws, he's a good father. He's not the best, but not the worst either. I'm sure he tried his best. I don't know if there's any father in the world worse than him. Whether or not he's a terrible father, you certainly are a terrible daughter. Your family is your business. Number 3. So that's what you think. Her gaze wanders the room, never resting on anything in particular. Why are you asking? No special reason. She turns her distracted gaze on you. I just wanted to know your opinion of my father before we meet him face to face. Well, hello, father. Horgus raises his head and stares vacantly at his daughter for several moments. Then he nods and drains the goblet before him in a single huge gulp. You can smell the sour reek of stale alcohol in the air. Hello, Cammy. So, you finally came, and you even dragged the commander along. I suspected that you wouldn't come here alone. You know, I've been wondering when you would finally show your face here. Haven't I always taught you that it is extremely impolite to be late for an appointment? She wrinkles her nose in disgust. Papa, you stink. I believe you'll forgive me this weakness under the circumstances, and if you don't, you can always leave. I won't stop you. The door is right over there. He chuckles bitterly and refills his goblet. You were expecting us. This isn't a chance meeting. It was not you I was expecting, although I thought you might put in an appearance. No, I was waiting for Cammy. Some time ago I received a letter from my beloved daughter, in which she invited me to meet her at my mansion in Canabras. I came as quickly as I could. I have been here for several days now, waiting for my dearest daughter to arrive. He frowns at you, examining your face. Don't tell me you knew nothing about this meeting. Could it be that my sweet girl has you wrapped around her little finger, that she tricked you into coming here to watch the spectacle unfold? The little minx. He gesticulates wildly, spilling half the contents of his goblet on the floor. What did you do after I left for the abyss? I left Dresden as soon as the Queen took hold of the reins of government. Of course, I highly respect her, dear Galfrey, but it was you I had followed into the crusade, not her. For whatever reason, I do not believe our Queen will succeed in her attempts to defeat the wound, so I moved to Nerosian while my mansion in Canabras was under renovation. Turns his eyes on Cammy and shrugs. None of that matters anymore, does it? Came here to help Cammy talk to the spirits. I didn't expect to meet you here. Surprised, were you? As for me, I knew the moment I received her letter why she wanted to meet with me. She wants to talk to the spirits, does she? How can you have spent so much time with my talented daughter without realizing that whenever Cammy wishes to talk to a spirit, it always involves, he gulps, murder? I have no idea what kind of spirit she has in that bone relic, but why would it want so much blood? He takes a huge gulp from his goblet and immediately refills it again. You do know that Cammy killed 5 people while she lived under this roof, don't you? First Tormentor, an old Varisian woman, then 4 more. Well, they were thugs, bandits, and murderers. They had it coming, to tell the truth. They broke into the mansion seeking to rob us. That's Canabras for you. A border city with all kinds of riffraff lurking about. My guards caught them and tied them up and tossed them in the cellar. They never reported the break-in to the authorities. Why bother? Those thugs would have been executed anyway. Whole Run always made short shrift of such rabble. Hick. He belches noisily. But the things Cammy did to them down in the cellar, I never saw it myself, I only heard it. And then later, when I buried their corpses, I felt relieved that I was not in their place. Ha 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 ha. Cammy remains silent. Only the sound of her labored breathing indicates that she is still here. Why did you condone Cammy's inclinations? Why did you protect her secret? Why did you cover up the murders? Horgus straightens his back proudly. Cammy is the daughter of Horgus Gorm, a true daughter, my blood, though I may have concealed that fact from society. Yes, she is special, unusual, very sensitive to the world around her. Whose fault is that? Is it that the damned spirits drove her insane? I know nothing about spirits. I have never talked to them myself, but Cammy, she is naturally gifted. She understands them. She says we have a chance to learn how to close the world wound once and for all. This end justifies all means, doesn't it, Commander? What is a father to do? He sighs heavily. His shoulders slump as if weighted down by a burden he has been carrying for many years. The bloodline of Horgus Gorm cannot be broken, and I have no other heirs. Cammy, so what's going on? She remains silent. You can't see her face, but you hear her breathing shallow and fast. Her shoulders are rising and falling jerkily, and her right hand is trembling. Cammy, explain. Cammy jolts slightly and turns to you. Her eyes seem to look right through you. Her lips are parted, and her rasping breath reminds you of an animal's growl. Her right hand is clutching a thin stiletto that seems to have come out of nowhere. You mean claw? Isn't it obvious? Horgus stands up heavily from the table and approaches his daughter, stumbling a little. She has finally come to take my life. I've been waiting for this moment since the day it all began. I knew it would come. Of course, I had hoped that Cammy would placate her spirit somehow, or perhaps that the commander would close the world wound and put an end to all these sacrifices, but it's too late for that now. I'm ready to die. My whole life is a lie. It does not even feel like mine, but someone else's, because it is. I did everything I could to ensure that the name of Horgus Gorm would go down in history and his bloodline lived on. I I have had to lie and cover up crimes along the way. Well, the time has come to pay the piper, and if my death helps to uncover the secret of closing the world wound, well, it's not the worst way to go. He gulps. But before you do what you came here to do, Cammy, let me reveal my final secret to you. Cammy's voice sounds alien and unfamiliar. It is hoarse and low like gravel crunching underfoot. Talk. Your mother, Iris, generally loved you, Cammy. But after she saw how you killed that pup in the garden, she started to worry about you. It was she who insisted on the doctors and the psychics and the exorcists. They all examined you, but nothing helped. You kept on killing animals, neighboring cats, stray dogs. You told us stories about the spirits who whispered in your ear. Iris didn't believe you really had a special ability to communicate with the spirits. She didn't think you were gifted, but I did. As if a daughter of Horgus Gorm could be no more than a lunatic. Several years passed like that. Several very grueling years. For Iris more than myself, and then one night, he swallows the lump in his throat. I entered your room and saw Iris leaning over your bed with a pillow in her hands. I pushed her away from you. It was dark. Iris stumbled and she hit her head on the corner of a cabinet. I buried her in the garden and planted a flower bed of camis over her
Drink
grave.
some water to keep that brain moist.
I thank the gods that you remembered nothing of that horrible night. Now you know everything, Cammy. Did you kill Cammy's mother? He sighs. It was an accident, but I was prepared to do it, and I would do the same again if I had to. The bloodline of Horgus Gorm cannot be broken. Forgive me, Cammy. Forgive me for keeping you locked away. Forgive me for never acknowledging you as my daughter. Forgive me for depriving you of your mother and never being able to replace her. Now I have said everything. I am ready. You killed my mother, and you decided to tell me that now? She whispered. Cammy's whisper sounds like a hissing of a venomous snake. Why? To unburden your soul? To show me that you protected me back then? Maybe you're hoping I'll hesitate before I stab you in your disgusting heart. Or you're trying to make me weep for my mother, the innocent victim. Well, I don't give a damn about her. The bitch wanted me dead and she failed. Good riddance, I say. And I don't give a damn about you either, Horgus Worm. I don't care about your bloodline or any excuses you can come up with. Do you really think that I couldn't have escaped your mansion if I wanted to? You never acknowledged me as your daughter. 'Twas no skin off my nose. You wanted to marry a noblewoman to continue the Gorm line. Well, that was your own affair. You provided for me and didn't try to stop me communing with the spirits. I never wanted anything more from you. But now I don't need you anymore. I have Gimpy, who will protect me and hide me from justice if it comes for me. As for you, you're just garbage left over from my former life, and it's time to dispose of you. The stiletto trembles in Cammy's claw. She grips the handle so tightly her knuckles turn white. Kill him. He deserves it. The stiletto freezes in front of a Horgus Worm's heart. Cammy licks her parched lips. A secret for a secret, Horgus. I have dreamed of doing this for a long time. I've dreamed of this without even realizing it was my heart's desire. You were always near, my protector and patron. How could I even entertain the thought of killing you? But the forbidden fruit is so much sweeter. The stiletto softly presses Horgus Worm's chest. Pierces. He flinches. An involuntary moan bursts from his lips. His foul breath hits Cammy's face, but she doesn't even wince. Her eyes drink in every grimace of pain on her father's face. Can you feel that? Just one little stab and your life starts to bleed out. My stiletto has pierced your heart. Now it withers, impaled like a butterfly on a pin. If I drag the stiletto out now, you'll die quickly. But if I keep it in, you'll suffer longer, perhaps even choke on your own blood. So, which should I choose, The stiletto plunges into Horgus's chest, right up to the handle. He coughs, blood bubbling on his lips. Now, with the last vestiges of his strength, he stands before Cammy and looks her straight in the eye. Don't you have anything to say? Or do you think you can maintain some dignity even at the very end? You think you have it in you? She rips the stiletto out of Horgus's chest, only to stab him again. You are garbage. Get out of my life. The stiletto plunges into Horgus again and again until his chest begins to look like a bloody mess. Die. Die once and for all, Horgus Gorm. I think he's dead. Gotta work on that stabbing technique there. It's all over now. I've rid myself of my past. I suppose I should feel happy? Why, then, do I feel so tired? Because all that energy just put into killing him. She gets to her feet and smooths her tousled hair. It was all over too quickly, don't you agree, my friend? And if something was missing, it's like having sex without climaxing, and the end result is naught but exhaustion. Doing that in dragon form is interesting? Perhaps that is because Horgus did not try to resist. She taps her chin with her finger pensively. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Let's have some more fun, shall we? It's hard to stab with dragon claws. She could have just bit his head off. When you tell me that Horgus was waiting for us in Canabras? She shrugs, a trifle confused. I just didn't. Perhaps I wanted to surprise you, or perhaps I was worried that you tried to talk me out of it. So you're ready to talk to Maria now? No, not quite, but don't worry. I shall be ready soon. Just one last step. One final step. Did Maria really crave Horgus's blood, or was it you who wanted it? Her gaze sharpens for a moment, but she quickly relaxes. Yes and yes. Maria and I are one. Her desires are my desires. We have become quite inseparable at this point. What did you have in mind? Horgus did bring me some small amount of pleasure, of course, but it was not enough. Her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper. I want to make up for the lost time, to let loose like never before, to celebrate my ultimate liberation. There are an awful lot of servants in this mansion. Let's gather them all in the garden and feed Maria with their blood together, you and I. What do you say? I've never done this with another person before. Until now, you have only been an observer, and I want my first time to be with you, my friend. I like your idea. Gather the servants, because, you know, evil. She grants you a happy smile. This will be unforgettable. So now we get to kill a bunch of servants. Totally not evil. Please come here. I have an important announcement for you all from Lord Worm. You are all fired. What? But why? It's hardly a surprise. Everyone knows that Worm changes his servants all the time. This can't be. I want to speak to Lord Worm himself. Here. He's right here at the end of the stagger. Well, I at least get my week's wages? No. Oh, don't worry. Lord Worm has tasked me with ensuring that everyone is paid in full. No one will leave empty-handed. Okay, so... Oh, we're doing... For some reason we were in real time. Oh, look, bear. This is Cammy's new pet. Because she went nature on us. Bear is not nice. And yes, the bear's name is Bear, because that's the name I gave him. Gimpy. Gimpy's not a dog, but I don't think it matters. Here, it can rage. Well, that was easy.
I suppose we are done here.
That was
We
easy.
certainly had a good time, didn't we? Did you like it, my friend? It was a little different from my usual sacrifices to Maria, but mass murder does have its own appeal. It's wild, primordial, unbridled. You felt it too, didn't you? The exhilaration. You know, I suppose you deserve a confession. I have never said anything like this to anyone before. Are you ready? Steel yourself.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
You are the best friend I could ever hope to have. You understand me. You help me. You are the best thing that has happened to me in my entire life.
You're really special to me too, Cammy.
You know, now that we're so close, I wish to confess something else to you.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
She smiles teasingly. Oh, this is going to go badly, I think.
There is no Maria. I made her up.
Shocking. She takes the amulet from around her neck, stares into the eyes of the bone snake for a while, and then turns her gaze on you. But why?
Isn't it obvious? To have a reasonable explanation for all the murders. So that my protector would be too busy thinking of our bright future to lecture me on morality and decency. I like to kill. I don't simply want it. I need it. It is something deep within me. My desire is like an annoying fly buzzing around a room. One that cannot be seen or swatted away. But the deaths of enemies on the battlefield don't bring me any relief. It comes only with the deaths of those who considered me a friend.
Uh-oh.
The deaths must be unexpected, so that I can see the disbelief and dread in my victims' eyes. But I am a clever girl. I know that society would never condone my unconventional desires. So I invented a nice story that I could feed to those who would protect me from society.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
As you may have noticed, my lie has worked remarkably well.
After
Hello
you were lying
everyone.
to me.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you. Happy Sunday. I suspect that you were lying to me.
Did you? You hid your true thoughts from me very well. You are an excellent liar. Perhaps even better than I am. My sincerest congratulations.
So, when you asked me to come here today so you could talk to me, that was a lie. Why have you decided to tell me all this now?
Ah, that's a good question. You would have learned the truth sooner or later, you know. I've told you too many stories about Maria. You never would have let the matter lie. Of course, I could have left. Fled in the dead of night, leaving you a farewell note. But I like traveling with you, my friend. I like feeling the power you've shared with me. That is why I decided to take the risk and open up to you.
You asked me to come here today so you could talk to me. That was a lie.
Of course it was. After you and I visited the brothel in Alashanira, I felt an unexpected and overwhelming desire to see my dear sweet papa. So as soon as we returned to Dresden, I made some inquiries and learned that he had moved to Nerosian. I sent him a letter inviting him to meet me at his mansion in Canabris, and that's when I asked you to accompany me. I decided it would be best not to disclose the true purpose of our visit to you. If you had known that Horgus would be waiting for us here, you might have discerned my intentions.
And I still wouldn't have cared. Where do you draw your power from then?
I draw it from the spirits, just like all shamans do. Spirits surround us. They are everywhere, even within the world wound. Only they never beg me to save them or try to tell me how to heal Socorus. To be honest, I couldn't care less about Socorus, the world wound, or the crusade. My sphere of interest lies elsewhere.
Psychopath. What's the story behind your amulet?
This? Once a snake crawled into our garden. I killed it, gutted it, dried out its bones, and then I told Horgus about Maria and asked him to decorate the amulet with gold and make it into a necklace. Despite its mundane origins, it is now imbued with magic that hides me from the prying eyes of Iomede's paladins and inquisitors. Daddy Dearest was quite insistent on that point. Clearly, he feared that if I were ever caught, I would reveal all the dirty secrets of the Worms to the world.
The amulet hides her alignment, so people can't see that she's evil.
But now that I'm with you, I have no need of this amulet anymore. Do I? No one would dare lay a finger on a companion of the Crusade Commander.
Oh, I've heard enough.
Is the interrogation over? Good. I was beginning to feel rather bored. So, what is your verdict, my friend?
I accept you as you are because that's what friends do. You're a murderer and your place is in the gallows, but you are useful to me. I will not banish you from my side. Get out of my sight. I will kill you, you monster. Nope, I'll accept you as you are, you little murdering
Thank
psychopath.
you for hearing me out, for understanding and accepting me. I must confess, I was a little worried about how this conversation would go. I have no more secrets from you, I promise. Provided, of course, that you can still believe my promises.
Yep. So. So is that the end of her story? Oh, no loot on the servants? That's not fair. So, I guess our amulet, is it different now? It's still locked. Oh, everything is still locked, though. Oh. How do we get out of here? And is she actually going to try to kill me? I had a feeling I honestly suspected she was going to try to kill me because she keeps calling me friend. And she says she, you know, killing people that trust her is most satisfying to her.
You follow.
Thought we were going to have one last fight there. Not of my choosing. Anyway. Why is he so far behind? And why is he walking so slowly? Bob? What's up, Bob? Why are you walking so slow? Oh, you get stuff. Horse as well. Translucent Needle of Astonishment. Potions. Another Armor 1. And Alluring Charisma 2. So, where did we get that? Oh, that's from her Orgus. So, the weapon. Translucent Needle of Astonishment. So +5. Evil Outsider Bane. Finesse wielding. Where this Evil Outsider Bane rapier lands a first hit against a new enemy, the enemy must pass a will saving throw or become paralyzed for 2 rounds. On a successful save, the enemy becomes staggered for 1 round instead. So, works for me. Actually, it works for Cammy. She's the only one that uses rapiers. A little bit of an upgrade for her. Regain Heart of Arcane. Nope. Ta-da. I guess we should give her a crossbow. Just to, she doesn't need stuff. We're basically not going to really see her again. Unless we have to. Okay, so we're going to go outside and teleport back to Dresden. Pick up Mickey and do other stuff. Oh. So they're going to make us travel all the way back. Five hours. That's not too bad. So, another companion story. So, we never actually got that in her story before. Because in the first run, she was kind of the love interest for Gimpy the Lich, and we needed to kill somebody he actually cared about in order to complete his transformation to Lich, and she was that. So, we never got this far with her story. And the second run, we killed her much earlier. Because we were doing a good run. So, we killed her early. Yeah, teleport to Dresden. Swap people out. Okay, so no Cammy. We need Mickey back. Accept that. In the first one, she actually became useful. Yeah, in the first one, and she was useful because she played a part in Gimpy's transformation into a lich. She got thrown out with the garbage. Totally, it wasn't an accident though. We intentionally killed her. Because spoiler alert, earlier in chapter 3, you find out kind of what she's doing, and you can make choices. And one of the good choice is to end her life because she's a murderer. She's a murderer. So that's not good. Oh, we got summons to do. And we have stuff to recruit too. Look, dwarves. More witches. A whopping 4 witches. Got rangers. Hedge knights, bards, barbarians. So, anything else? More hedge knights. Didn't really cycle through anything through there, did they? I also throw the guards, allow the guards to try and take her into custody, but they also end up just killing her. Yeah, well, same ending. So, should we get random demons, or do we care? I don't need no movement points left. There's a random demon to the target army, chosen as 2 times mythic rank, so a whopping, what, 18? Yeah, random. I don't know what armory that might have been in. Oh, you guys are way down there. So not... Did we get 18? Or was it the... Might have been the shears. You stay here. You guys are... This is Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. She just told me she's gonna go do stuff. Oh, we got convicts and bandits and witches. Oh, that's right. This is the we moved to already, so don't worry about that. Those guys are moved. So everybody's moved. Keep your friends are back here. Save. So, what else do we have to do? So much more stuff. The route of betrayal. According to Sol, Salamanca is hiding mongrels in the Valley of Temples, which is not far from Iz. So we got to do that one still. Ember. Deep Brotherhood, which is what Ember's followers call themselves, are fighting for the lives of captured refugees and expect their saint to come help them. So, Baphomet's altar with Ember, which is down here. So, the shrine. So, we need to add Ember to the group. So, we will do that. Get that out of the way. And that. Nenio, Ember is... Where is she? There she is. So we get to do a little bit of leveling up with that Ember. Only a couple. Okay, so she stays with the witch, because why not? Snapshot alertness. I don't even know how we're doing. It's just doing normal stuff. Discerning Eye. Looks like she's got the spell penetration stuff. Oh, what should we do with you, Amber? Sorry for the yawn. Let's do banish to all knowledge and lore skill checks. Combat reflexes, no. Deceitful. Elemental focus. She doesn't have fire yet for some reason. I think she would come with that. Okay, so level 7 spell. Hellfire Ray, heal. Caustic Eruption, Ice Body. Sanity. For her, I don't know. Harm for fun. Level 8 spells. She only has Mind Blank, so. Prediction of failure. Mind with the anguish and suffering of every rare failure will have their experience, rendering it permanently shaken and sickened. Storm bolts. Is it fire? Oh, it's lightning. Okay, welcome to level 18. What hex should she get? Agony. With the quick incantation, can place a hex on one creature within 60 feet. God attains. Is nauseated for a number of rounds equal to the witch's level. Fortitude save negates this effect. If the saving throw is failed, the target can attempt a new save each round to end the effect. Whether or not the save is successful, a creature cannot be the target of the hex again for 1 day. Can turn a humanoid enemy into an animal and rob it with its free will. Or purity. Disease inhaled poison and noxious gases. Blah, are negated in a 10-foot aura around the witch for a number of minutes equal to her level. This duration does not need to be consecutive, but it must be spent in a 1-minute increments. The effects caused by spells. Okay, so what is it? Diseases, inhaled poisons, and noxious gases. Death curse. Creature receive a will save to negate the effect. If the save is failed, the creature becomes fatigued the first round of the hex. On the second round, the creature becomes exhausted. On the third, they die. Delicious fright. Serious runs using the cast spell once. So I can only heal once though. Restless slumber, so when you sleep somebody, they fall to the ground, take damage every round. Not a lot of damage, but it's damage. Death. Appropriate for her. Clashing Rock she already has. Foresight. Oh. It's only herself though, right? Oh, one friendly creature, so that's not too bad. Mind Blank Communal. But she's not going to be with us long enough to for this really to matter. Mind Blank. Although she picked that up on level 8, didn't we? Because Gimpy is smart. Oh, only kill stuff under 101 hit points. Another Banshee. That can be a tricky one to use when everybody's clustered together. Oh, our allies. Let's do that one. Okay, now she does Mythic Path stuff. She did do send an element fire. Greater enduring, abundant casting. What else can she do? For all magical restraints, 3 times when you automatically dispel any effects that make you frightened. So automatically. Sure. What's this?
Hey, bag
The
of
Wandering
water.
Hex.
Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
So this ability lets you select any witch hex and grants you the ability to use that selected hex. You lose the ability to use the hex after choosing another hex with this ability. No. I think I grabbed that before when he did the first run. Destructive Shockwave, Maybe Potion, Expanded Arsenal. Your feats and mythic feats that apply to another school of magic, such as Spell Focus feat and School of Specialization. Mythic feat now apply to the chosen school of magic too. Ironwell. Spell Penetration Mythic. We want that.
Mask disengaged.
What? Where'd she get that from? Where'd she get that from? Okay. Archmage Armor. Oh. I don't... Does she use... Does she use that? I don't know. Must have been going too fast for her, I guess. Resistance skill, flip loss, significant charm, gain immunity to fire. Reroll street as lawful and evil for the purposes of overcoming magic reduction. Fatigue. You are immune to the fatigue condition, but not exhaustion. Your speed is never reduced by armor. You are immune to exhausted condition. Plagued. All shows is blah blah blah. She's not an oracle though. She's a witch. Scarred face. Yeah. Last dance so she doesn't fall over on us too quickly, maybe. last stand, so she doesn't die in one round, just in case. Okay, so she does not have to memorize stuff. Okay, so we're headed down to... where is it? Baphomet Shrine. This will take a few days. Only one day. Demon army approaching, but we already knew that. It's the next day? It's the next day, that's what we wanted. So, demons. These guys are going that way to deal with this. Dwarf leading a demon army. It's not supposed to be going that way anymore. It's supposed to be going... Where's that other army? He's coming up. Which way? That's right, he's going up this way. Oh, witches. Any more witches? Go. Wow, that's sad. Those 5 witches are stronger than those 112 units of bandits and convicts. It's messed up. And let's see. Try our main army is coming up here. They're right here in front of us. Guys need more. Oh, the witches aren't in this group. Oops. Gotta catch up with them somehow. Oh wait, no, that's a demon army. Oh, we have the witches in it. Not you guys. Oh, it's this army that has the witches. Never mind. Didn't have to split them off. So these guys, I don't think we have any use for them at all. We're good. Okay. Gimpy and friends. Run. Still wish they gave us griffins to fly around on. So you guys aren't moving. You guys suck. You're done moving, so are you. So, camp time then. Alchemist. Who wants to be our alchemist? No one's qualified to be our cook. Well, Veronica is, but she's protecting us from the abyss. So, Amber, you can make us food. I'm sure it's safe.
Did you have any songs down in the caves? Life without songs would be sad.
When I was a runt, I once started whistling a tune out of boredom. But then a carnivorous snake slithered up behind me and wrapped itself around my throat. I stabbed it with my knife, and then I sank my teeth into it and chewed. Ever since then, I haven't liked music. But I do like snake meat.
She's perfectly normal too. Okay, what's happening in Dresden? Fate of the phylactery of this of Stevanius the Rotten. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Oh, let me check on the dogs real quick. Are they in front of the... Oh, we got one dog on the dog cam. See if you can figure out which one it is. Okay, so phylactery into a ring or a scythe. Let's do the ring. Commander servants have carried out the decree. Have they? Oh, look at all this. Strengthen chain of command, right to a pardon. Assume it fast it. Chain of command, let's work on that. Fade the stone gas to pause, fade the dope, fade the dirt squealer, altar, chanting shield force, check, stuff. What's this one do? Energy points, me. Turn soldiers into the warriors of the device. Nah. Fate of the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. I don't remember what that one does. Probably should look that stuff up, but we're good. Oh, I do need to go around and maybe do some upgrades on some of these fortresses that we have out here. Stone Maze. Oh, I didn't realize I had this big. Okay, so Monument, Garrison, Watchtower. Garrison Spellcaster's Lodge, or Teleportation Circle. Do that first. Spellcaster's Lodge. So this does what? Recruitment growth of the main Spellcaster's Lodge by 25%. Hall of Glory. Reduces the cost of recruiting mercenaries by 5%. Probably not a bad idea. Let's hold off on that for now. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It wasn't that bad. And look, we can move. So the army is going this way. Yeah, it's going to go on that one. Gonna go the quickest route to Dresden. What? They're retreating. Pursue them and fight? Yes. Why would... Wow, that's new. Never had them retreat before. That's new. Did we get that choice too? Okay, so these are the troublemakers from the last time. Not a big deal. Yeah. Hey, picking up my rocks. What are you doing that for? Oh, Paladin's gonna kick the crap out of these guys. Oh, wow, didn't kill him. That cheer was new, wasn't it? I don't remember hearing that before. Okay, so that's taken care of. These guys, we should be able to beat them up with him. This is our little demon army. Use the target army gain +1 bonus to attack for every 1,000 finance points in the Crusade's treasury. This effect lasts for 3 days. Oh, I forgot this too. Target army with total value of that. So it's a lot of units we can add to stuff. Nuke the demon army. I don't think it hurt him. It didn't. Last time we used that, didn't work. It didn't do any damage. Might have worked. Cultist mages, cutthroats, fighters. It's a defensive formation. Most AC, minus penalty to attack though. Attack formation. Slow down. Let's do less. Oh look, we have a fireball we can throw. A big fireball we can throw. Stinking cloud. Oh, that'll work on humans. Go dretches. And they work on our side. Let's go dretches. Burn. Oh look, it's another fireball so they can burn. Not very much, but extra fireballs are good. We did bless already, didn't I? Let's summon some more bows. That's getting up pretty quick, isn't it? Oh, it's not showing a combat log here. Huh. Slave soul. Second form round, failing to save throw plasma penalty to attack. Again, not getting any combat logs for this one. Wonder why. Well, that was easy enough. So, demon army, not very effective against humans. Very effective against humans. Go back to Dresden because you can. have anything in here. Citadel would be good. Watchtower. Hospital. Supply center for more stuff. Always need more material points. So, okay. Thought we were already building this place up, but I guess not. So the idea of the Citadel is to make it take longer to get captured by any demon armies running around trying to capture it. Okay, so oh, we need to use this little call to arms. Question is, how many more? Oh, we need more Hell Knights. We need more Hell Knights. Or Paladins. Hell Knights are better. So what we're going to do is we're going to split them off. That way. And then we're going to use this little spell here to summon a value of 750 times 9 mythic rank, which is a fair amount. And we split them off so that we don't get, you know, a random selection in the army. And now we have 172 Hell Knights instead of
bag of water.
What it was.
Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
So, army is still only level 9 though. This army, we can probably take this. Witches, barbarians, blood raiders. Yeah, we can take that. For the Ring of Chaos. Oh, it actually shows the movement points. That's what that number is. I think that's new. Okay, Gimpy and friends, continue your little trip. And of course, we're tired just as we get here, so we're going to rest before we do that. Take care of business for the Crusade first. Strengthen the chain of command. Chain of command of the Crusade has been strengthened. The staff cancel request that the Crusade leader attend their meeting and receive an update report. Chanting phylactery. Can't do that. This is more cultists. Sure. There's a good. Oh, these guys haven't moved yet. So this is a demon army for us. Going back to Dresden. I have a feeling we can take them. We'll find out. Save first. They're so nice to have grouped together like this. What's the spell we have? Channel negative energy. It's the we get out of jail free card almost. It's a lot of barbarians. Hopefully they're not super fast. Doesn't look like they are. Stunning Screech stuff. Kill them with fire. 7-foot burst. It doesn't tell me how big the burst is here, though. Go again. Okay, a little bit more fair. Except for that part. Poor rocks. Oh, my little battle slaves can't get out of the spot because of the trees in the way. Do it again. So 172 Hell Knights will make things a little bit easier for us. I mean, not real big, no real jump in, no jump in the actual army level though. Soldiers were wiped out of the soldiers have wiped out a gang of wild and bloodthirsty Kellids, descendants of Sicorians who bent their knees before the demons. Their chief, a vicious witch in blood-stained clothes, died clasping her most precious relic, a Ring of Chaos. So +4 deflection bonus AC and a continuous freedom of movement spell effect. Only chaotic characters can use it. So Gimpy. Ring of Devastating Well. Avoid magical attacks with great willpower. All savings are against attack, but normally deals half damage, and will save, blah blah. Ring of Evasion.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
We got the Ring of Chaos. Oh, they changed this, it looks like. Or did they? Weight in a single item in ascending order. Yeah, I think they added that. So there's the Vanis's ring. So, Ring of Chaos. Deflection bonus to AC. I don't think that's gonna really matter for him. No, it does a little bit. But continuous movement, freedom of movement stuff, so that'll help a little. Okay, so the army. Let's go try to beat them up. Go this way, though. Can't go that way because that's for groups only, character groups. And that, so everybody's back to where they're supposed to be. Gimpy and friends need to camp though because they're tired. Hope you appreciate this, Ember. You really are very beautiful. Your eyes are so yellow and bright. Your teeth are so straight, and your hair sticks out really scarily. Envious girl? Not everyone can be beautiful and healthy like me, but it doesn't matter. You are tenacious, cunning, and you know how to survive. You'll be fine, even with your ugliness and your injuries. Wow, I think that was a compliment from Wendowag to Ember, even. Okay, in we go. Amber, I see them. Look, there they are, a demon, and Toil is there too, standing right in front of him. She doesn't seem scared at all. Tasgarod, bring them to me. Lord Baphomet would be pleased, especially after he sees the blood of the apostates. Yes, almighty Tasgarod. Did you really think you could just walk away from the cult? You belong to us forever. No one will save you now. Not gods, not people, not even your weak little creature. These poor Templars continue to serve Baphomet. They do so many terrible things and don't understand they can stop at any time. They still don't understand even when people who manage to mend their ways are standing right in front of them. They must be very stupid. Let's go over there, Gimpy. Hurry. The Redeemed Knights can't hold out for long. They need our help, and these stupid Templars, how can I make them see they are wrong? You still hope to persuade the Templars to repent? The Redeemed have listened to you, and where did it get them? We'll go, but spare us your useless sermons this time. Ah. Everyone who could change their minds has already done so. These Templars should not be persuaded, but destroyed. I'll see if they repent. I don't want anyone to die. Each time we have to kill someone, it's not a victory, but a defeat. We lost someone who could have become our friend. I know this is war, and killing is part of war, but I'll save every person I can. Is it me, or does that Vivankia look a bit different? The crystals on it. I didn't notice. There's a warm glow in Ember's eyes. She radiates goodness and also has steadfastness that is clear for people. That is clear. Few people will find the words to contradict her. That it's clear. Few people will find the words to contradict her. He's mythic. They might have thrown... Yeah, it looks like they threw some crystals onto him. I don't remember seeing that many crystals before. They look a little bit bigger than normal. If they were there at all before. Forward, slaves of Baphomet. Prove to the Master that you are worthy to serve him. Hold on, Redeemed. Don't take a single step back. We have no right to lose this battle. Ember taught us to win despite fear and despair, and this situation is scary and desperate beyond belief, right? That means it's time to win. Don't give up. We're on our way. Maybe. Oh, that's right. We have to do all the buffs by hand. Curses look less like a mess just attached to the creature and seem to have a bit more form. Yeah, it's definitely... yeah, it's not so random, I guess.
I'm losing my temper.
So, this will take a little while to do all the buffs. I apologize. It's not my fault. Communal, Blood Haze, I wonder if there's a swift action. 1 round per tastic levels, okay, I'm not worried about that. Consume Fear. Demonic forms, that. I don't even know what most of the stuff does. How long it lasts is the question. Dun, dun. Greater ma- oh, that's right, he's been using this too. Basically making their weapons +4s or 5s. I think it's just 4. Okay, we need a giant horse running around. Where is he? There he is. Our scout, she. Missile chains, that's a thing. Okay, so he's good.
Let us not hesitate.
Mickey. I'm sorry, Rocket. You can get on top of Scout. Do a little buff. Do that. You're done. So Mickey. Totally forget what buffs he does, if any. Oh, I think he does the blur on the animals. Not Bismuth, though. Greater heroism. Overwhelming presence. Show greater. Okay, so I think he's good. Oh, now for the fun part. Less. This won't take a while. I promise. That's 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's magic weapon. We want a line weapon. Good or lawful? Let's do good.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
I don't think I actually have to do this. Because I think we have a little aura going on that's taking care of that.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
Okay, poison resistant stuff. Resist electricity, or sorry, acid, cold, electricity, fire, sonic, magical vestment for probably the animals, maybe a little bit.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
Death words.
Kashani savitur. Kashani savitur.
Guess I don't need that, because that's right here.
Kashani savitur. Kashani savitur.
I will not falter.
Yes, you will.
Kashani savitur.
They really need group versions of all these spells. They really do. Okay, Crusader's Edges for you.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
We have heal in there. We got spike stones. We can move it. Restoration. So let's hold off on that stuff for now. Angelic aspect. I think she's got greater, so don't worry about that. Primal regression. Dispel. Oh, look. Everybody gets higher charisma. Oh, guess I should make sure that her braces are turned on. Looks like they are.
No one stands in
Gimpy's
my
abilities.
way.
He's got all this stuff. That matters for now.
I stand ready.
Okay, so that's level 4, level 5 stuff. Look at that. 6. Use that there. Some monster, so no buffs here. Animal shapes, no. Creature's ally, heal mass. Look. Giant frightful Veronica. With a fiery body. Heal mass, shape change. Oh, she has that too. Do we want her to shape change into something? Probably not. She can cast as a dragon, right? Is that a group? Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, that's right. We picked that up for a reason. Do we want her? Oh, this eats up Jade, so we don't want to waste that spell if we don't have to. Not that we don't have a lot of Jade, but in case no spells for her.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
That. We have sickening. No. Glitter dust. Pox pustules. Blindness. She's got all kinds of cool spells, doesn't she? Some buffs there. Level 6, dispel.
Hey Gimpy,
Blast.
it is time to take a break.
Oh, after I do my buffs. This body.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Giant Ember 2. And level 9. Heroic Invocation. Oh, we just got that. So, okay. So, we will be taking a quick break, and then when we get back, we will do this little fight to save Ember's friends. Anyway, be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.